at Jones Technical Institute, and today I'm going to show you how to measure the end plate and the backlash with a micrometer. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to put it together. Before you do that, I took the oil pan off, and I took the oil pan off just so I can have a better visual of the end plate. So I'm going to measure the crankshaft and see how much movement I will have back and forth. Because you're supposed to have some sort of movement. If not, then the gears will all eat up each other. So I'm going to put this together. This is a very delicate tool, so you want to make sure that you take time and be a little precise with it. Be very careful. Now on the back and on the bottom, this has a very powerful magnet that is triggered by this switch. That's the on, that's the off switch. So I'm going to place the magnet of the micrometer on here. Trying to set it up to where you can see it as I'm doing it. And you zero it out. And then press it forward. I'm gonna take a mallet and do it. Maybe it's already pushed forward. Now the micrometer measures it up to 1,000th of an inch. So any little bit of a movement is going to show. That's why this is such a delicate tool. Zero it out again. Now I'm going to give it a little push.
You move 1,000th of an inch.
And as you see, it moved only 1,000th of an inch, which is not all that good. If I recall, it should move between 15 thousandths to a 75 thousandths of an inch. And as we see right here, it's a no-go. It didn't even move to 15 thousandths. So this as far as the end play is not manufacturally satisfied. And now I'm going to show you how to do a backlash. Now backlash is pretty similar to the end play. The only difference is that we're going to measure the actual gears instead of the whole head. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting this micrometer right on the teeth. Try to make it touch without it actually moving. Because this too also have to have just a little bit of in play. I mean a little bit of play. So that the teeth can all fall in line. It's a lot easier said than done. It out. Now as you see, I got it right on the teeth. And now I'm going to twist the gear to see if it has just any kind of play. So all I need to do is move this gear and see how much play it has in it. Shouldn't have to put too much strain on it for it to actually move. All right, it has a little movement, but not enough for the gauge to actually recognize it. I can feel it with my hand, but the gauge is not picking it up. So that's a no-go. That is not the current backlash. What didn't even move a thousandth of an inch, and it's supposed to be between 2 to 5,000 inches. So that means this does not meet manufacturing standards. Thanks for watching. Right now I'm gonna show you how to measure a cylinder bore using a snap gauge and a micrometer. First thing you want to do, you want to set it, you want to measure it two types of ways. You're going to measure it one way and then at 90 degrees and then like so. Try to make it as straight as you possibly can. And there's a knob right here that locks and unlocks it. It's now locked. Now I'm gonna take it over here. Place it in between, and that's going to be my measurement. Now how I'm going to add it up is, how I'm going to get my measurement is, that's the 3, it's over the 3, so that's going to be a whole number. 3 3.4, and then you add each one of them. You add each one of them till you get to the one you're at. So that's 37. So my number is going to be 3.437. That's the diameter of the way I just measured it. Now I'm going to measure it at a 90-degree angle. Try to make it as straight as I possibly can. I'm going to bring it back up here with it locked. I'm going to measure it once more. These are very delicate tools, so make sure you take the time. Don't try to be in a rush because it will mess up your measurements. Alright, it's a little bit over the 40, so I'm just going to round up and say 41. 3.441. And that's going to be the diameter for the top. Now, I need to measure the bottom the same way that I did the top. Take to the bottom. Make it as straight as I possibly can. And then lock it. Back over here. And see, I have the somewhat similar number that I did at the top. I'm at 3.446. Now I'm going to measure the 90-degree angle. Try to make it as straight as I possibly can before I lock it. And when I say straight, I don't mean just straight up and down. You also want to make sure that you don't have you're not angling it side to side as well. Lock it. I'll bring it back over here. I measured it at 38. As you see, the cylinder is a little wore out. You get the gist of how you should do it. You will make sure that you do it for each and every one of these. Thanks for watching.